Whoa, that was a better one. Yay, welcome to the LSF Podcast.
Woo!
Woo.
This is the
Oh,
first time we've opened this podcast.
yep, definitely. I definitely didn't rip a bad fat one and then didn't have any good good intro or anything like that. How we doing
I'd
today,
rather rip
gamers?
a bad fat one than a fat bad one, you know what I mean?
Damn, for real, for real. That's a
True.
NoticeTheZ with those
That's a real
wise
one. That's a
wisdoms.
classic. Get that on a shirt.
And we're joined with Lion Eagle also and me. Wow, let's go.
I'm not just a disembodied picture anymore.
That's
I was
crazy.
gonna say, look at you, looking handsome today. A lot more pixels today.
Are you also
I know.
flipped? What the fuck?
Am I flipped? Why am I flipped?
No, well, it's not the way you normally are. I'm scared. I don't like this. Go
No,
back to
actually,
normal.
Both of
right.
us are flipped because I'm supposed to be flipped and Lion Eagle's not supposed to be flipped, but instead we have Lion Eagle being flipped and me not flipped.
Let me flip the flip. Let's flip this flip around.
Yeah, well, while
Can I
Lion
flip
Eagle's
the
doing that. Holy shit, there we go. How are we doing, gamers? How's
I'm
things?
fixed.
Fuck, it's spring break, baby. Woo!
Let's go.
Woo! Does that mean you're going to like Mexico? Is that what they do? Isn't that what everyone in America does? Go to Mexico for spring break? I've watched
They
enough.
get to
I'm
fuck it.
going
That's
to
what they do.
Utah, brother.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Like,
I'm going camping for a week.
Wow! You know what?
Get some
Fair.
mad puss. Mad
I'm
Utah
not gonna
puss.
be on next Thursday.
Nice. I also probably will not be on next Thursday either. But we'll work something out. Wait, next
Yeah.
Thursday? Oh shit, next Thursday? That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, next Thursday.
No, I'll have to work something out.
Yeah.
We should discuss this off the podcast. Yeah, how's things? Z has spread himself thin today, and we're blessed with his presence. Have you eaten? Was there enough time to put a hot
I ate
pocket
as
in?
soon as I got home.
That's crazy.
Like the eating isn't what takes that long. I got home at 5. I was done eating by like 5:30. I'm just a lazy piece of shit who lays in bed and watches YouTube.
Yeah, that's fair. I see. In my head canon, you like eat really slow, like a little snail. Like
2 hours to eat my bowl of pasta.
Yeah, you go like really
Yeah.
close to the bowl, and they go like, and then like it's a bite, like chew everything, like cringe.
Yeah, to be clear, in the headcanon, the only food you eat is pizza rolls.
Yeah, pasta. What's that? Don't know. Not in the NoticeTheZ diet.
I will say, but part of my problem today was I was like, hey, let's start at 6:30, and then I left my house to go to the gas station at 6:28. So
Surely I'll make it back in time.
Pizza rolls were still in the oven at that point. It was a fucking sprint. Did you get the shop?
Yeah,
That shit was going to the gas station for.
caffeine. I need it because yesterday was Wednesday where we do our bi-weekly Yu-Gi-Oh show, and my ass got home, ate my dinner, and then fell asleep at like 5:30 and did not wake up until 6 a.m. I
Yeah.
said, fuck the hose. Slept for 12 and a half hours, woke up to like 5 missed Discord calls. I was like, I had a show last
Yikes.
night, didn't I?
We were all sitting in the well. I say we. Krellib and Blue Jita were in there, and I was like, "Where the fuck is Z?" So I was like ringing him, and I was like, "Fellas, he ain't gonna make it.
He ain't gonna make it.
He ain't gonna fucking make it. I can just tell." Like you were gray on Discord, and I was like, "Nope." And he turned on his he's collapsed, or they've collapsed somewhere. He's dead. He's gone.
I fucking died. It was rough.
So
I randomly woke up at like 2:30 a.m. Replied on Discord like, "Oops, I forgot."
Oopsie. The worst thing was all the way up into the day, he would go, "Don't forget to make your decks. Get your decks ready. We're gonna have some
I was
fun."
so hyped. I'm so mad I fell asleep. Actually,
Yeah, because it's a good week for Yu-Gi-Oh, and he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be so good. Chaos. Everyone play Chaos. This is the week."
yeah, because we're gonna ban all the fucking chaos monsters this week. So this is your one and only shot to play chaos.
Yeah. Well, you have Landing has no context we're talking about, but this is
Nope.
like in terms of like progression Yu-Gi-Oh, this is when like shit got good, like got better, sort of significantly better than it was before.
And this is
So-
like the only set for like a year and a half that is like has good stuff in it. So the stuff that gets released in this set is good forever.
Yeah.
All right.
And so I was excited to get a really good pulls. Did not get any good pulls, but I know for a fact other people did get good pulls. So I'm not going to win this week. I can say that for free.
You say that like anyone but me has won the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's because
Skill issue.
Yeah, that's because I just like to have fun, you know.
I've
That's
been
kinda-
playing
that's
shit
kinda
decks until
rigged.
last week. Last week
That's
was the
fair.
first good deck I played, so fuck
Yeah,
off.
that's fair. Hey, look, whenever you come at me with your fiend deck, don't even at me. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh? What a
Yeah.
time. What are I haven't opened up these videos, but Lanigo put these 2 videos in, and I assume he wants to talk about the amazing AI
Yeah, there's
trend.
a lot of videos in the fucking. There's 3 different videos in the fucking.
Yeah, it's a good little watch party this week.
Yeah. There's the. I don't know if you've seen them. You might have seen them, Z. I know I've definitely seen them because they've been doing the rounds. It's like the AI videos with like Joe Biden and like fucking Trump in like
Yes,
playing
there's
Valorant.
so much Joe Biden and Trump playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It's insane. My
Yu-Gi-Oh?
friend Steven Miller actually, he's gotten like 1 million views in the last week off of just posting Trump and Biden stuff. His
Yeah.
channel's popped off.
To be fair, they're fucking fire. Normally, I think they're cringe, but these ones are so funny. It's like, oh, is that Joeinator or whatever? Is that Bidenator in the fucking my lobby again? Oh shit!
Yeah. That's the Overwatch one, isn't it? Where it's
Yeah,
like,
I being a new
Split pulse
account.
dodge. Like, yeah.
What a world. We could pop one up for context, I guess. 1 sec. Let me try.
Yeah, I think my second link would be better for showing people if you want to put one up.
Yeah. I'll pull up the second one. Oh, I've seen the. Okay, yep. All right. How the fuck did I do this? I know how to do things. It's muted.
Obama, you go first.
Okay, 1 sec. Is this okay? Right. Have you got this open? I'll just play it. I'm in the wrong layout as well. Nice. Good start.
Woo!
First.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Are you kidding me? Why are you passing?
Wait, is this smash or
is a
pass?
fine-looking pocket monster. Just look at those thighs. Sheesh.
Donald, that's a fucking rabbit.
And I'd run my balls over molten lava just to see that rabbit hop.
Yeah, that's great, Donald. Can we move on to the next one, please?
Smash. Huge smash.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Presidential smash.
This is fun. We're having fun. What do we have next?
I've never wanted to smash something more in my entire life.
Oh, hey, Joe Rogan. Yes, we're in agreement.
For sure, smash.
Oh, look who it is, Sleepy Joe. Not so sleepy when we're smashing Pokemon, huh?
That's so
Down,
good.
Donald. You know I wouldn't miss this for the world.
All right, guys, can we do another one quick? My tum-tum is craving some elf.
Hard pass.
Huge smash. The biggest smash in the world.
I'm also going to smash, and you should smash that sub button.
All right, Pokemon smash.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That's so good. I haven't seen that one. Oh,
Yeah, it's been a bunch. Like there was one where it was I saw that it was the Pokemon trading card game, and then like Trump being really like bitchy because he like didn't understand a rule.
oh god.
But yeah, there's like so many good ones.
I think AI is taking over. On an unrelated note, but like those videos are so good. It's what are they? I think there's just like a voice thing they use where it imitates their voice.
Yeah, there's literally an app you can get.
Yeah, where you just like some of them have them already, but there's some where you can literally like if you just input enough words and stuff from people, you can get like their own.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I was watching Cants before we record this podcast. He gets another shout out. And it looks like there's possibly a stance one in the work as well, which is very funny to me.
A word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you just get enough of Stans talking, there's like plenty of them out there where you could just input like the content that you've got of Stans, and then it'll know how he would say certain like every word.
He played a clip from it, and it sounds like Veil doing stance.
That's funny.
It's way more high pitch. But those things are. I've only ever seen it's like Trump, Joe Rogan, Biden. What's his name? The fucking right wing dude.
Ben Shapiro?
Ben Shapiro, that's him. They're the only like 4 that I've seen. It's like the one of the Ratatouille one actually had me in fucking stitches. Oh, one Obama, sorry, an Obama. Ratatouille, the thing with Joe Biden, Ben Shapiro talking about getting Ratatouille, genuinely had me in stitches.
It's so good.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, well, what is Ratatouille? It's like, oh, well, it's like when you have the little guy in your hat and he moves you around. It's like, would you get Ratatouille? And, generally worth a watch. If you had to make one, who would you want to have a conversation between? If you went to the effort of making one, who would your ideal like 2 people that you would have a conversation with?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a loaded question.
It's a bit different, but one thing I was like, this would be really hype is, do you know like the like story time videos? Like do you know like Ludwig did in the one I did of stands in Mexico?
Yes.
Like I'd love to do like some of those, but like taking like what streamers have said like out of context and like recontextualizing it in one of those.
Oh, you mean like taking like stupid shit that they've said and then like making like an animation of what they've said kind of thing?
Yeah, basically. So making it like, I don't know, like a bunch of streamers in like a doctor's waiting room using the stuff they've said and like you taking it out of the normal context.
Oh, that'd be hype. Okay, that'd be funny. I
Like it'd be real cool seeing it like that way around. But obviously that's not like using AI. Yeah, I don't know who I'd want to see like have conversations. Probably like the Queen.
I'd like to see like the Queen's a really good show, but I'd like to see Casey, Tron, and Dream have a conversation. And that'd be a hype one.
Only AI generated. You don't want to see them talk for real.
That's so true.
On that, I was also thinking Dream. I was like, who's the funniest person to have Dream talk to?
Yeah, I think it is Casey Tron. I think Casey Tron is the funniest person you could have Dream talk to.
She does not like him at all, and I think it would be great. It'd be a fun conversation.
Yeah.
Who else would
In
we
case
have?
you guys were wondering, Curly and I are not in a romantic relationship, even though it seems like that.
I was
just
not
wanted to
asking.
clear up this misconception.
Yeah, I was nearly going to tweet the opposite, and then I realized the whole point of it is not to be gay baiting. I seen the whole tweet thing. I was so tempted to do it, and I was like, "No, that's the
There was
point."
so many funny fake ones I saw in my timeline.
One sec, I swear I seen one. Oh fuck, who was it? I literally just want to refresh my timeline. I'll probably like see like 6, but it's so weird that they had to not have a discussion. It's the fact that it's taken that long for it to be openly just like said, like, oh, by the way, we're not. Well, they're not in a relationship. They could be fucking. Doesn't say they're not fucking.
No, stop adding to the fire.
Doesn't say they're not fucking. That's all I'm saying. The only reason I knew it was a thing was because I follow Casey Tron and her like
she had some response to it, didn't she?
She's been going fire on it, and people have just been sending her like all these like out of context clips. And it's like, you said the N-word, and she's like, I didn't say the N-word. I was singing a song, and if you know the lyrics of the song, there is the N-word's not even in the song. You fucking idiot! My God, what a queen! What a queen! I actually just scrolling through Twitter now, seeing if I can see one, but I can't. I can't even show my Twitter on screen right now. There's a lot of stuff that would not go on the podcast. When did I follow Bodhi? Oh, it must have been. I don't. I just get loads of Bodhi. We talked about it on one podcast, and now I'm getting loads of recommendations. Holy shit. No, but that's also a fire thing that's going on. Have you thought about AI conversations you'd like to have, Z? Who would you like to see together? Or Dream?
Give me like Kevin Hart and the Queen of England.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Why haven't they? Someone must have done The Rock. I feel like The Rock would be really easy. The amount of voice lines that he's had out there.
Yeah.
I like. Oh
I
wait,
would have thought so.
think we could get. What's his name? Why have I forgotten his name? Well, no, Campini be goated. What's his big John Cena? John Cena and like yeah, but like only him speaking Chinese. There's probably enough voice clips of him speaking Chinese.
John Cena.
That's actually so
Ben
funny.
Shapiro goes hard.
Holy shit! I was gonna say you could have a conversation with what's his name. I was gonna say Chairman Mao. I don't think that's his name. What's like your man in charge of China?
Mao Zedong.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, yeah, they
I
can have a
don't know who the
conversation.
current guy is Xi Jinping? Is he not?
Xi Jinping, yes.
Yeah.
They could be having a conversation.
Yeah, that's literally all I know.
What's that, Beijing? Yeah, that's the only thing I know as well. I don't know his name.
He doesn't like Winnie the Pooh as well.
Oh, oh my God, him and Winnie the Pooh can have a conversation. Holy shit.
Oh my God, that's the winner. Xi Jinping having a conversation with Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my God. And then John Cena comes in to defend Winnie the Pooh. Like as his defense attorney.
It just comes in like the meme and it's like, are you sure about that?
No, Winnie the Pooh being chilly. Oh, what an interesting concept AI is. I used ChatGPT for the first time today. Not, I don't think it's that good. Like, it's good, like what they managed to produce out, but like it doesn't give me what I want. You know what I mean? It's just a little too normal for me.
Yeah, when I like looked at it, I was like, I don't understand how anyone like passed an essay using ChatGPT. Surely it was just dog shit.
Yeah, its English is definitely better than mine. I'll give it that. But other than that, it's you
Yeah, I
use
don't
some-
feel like you could give like a good argument for things.
yeah,
So
it's
I don't understand how it could essay, right?
yeah, it's got a good Mogul Mail take. I reckon Mogul Mail could make all their videos using ChatGPT.
All Mogul Mail videos are going to be used. It could already be, for all we know.
Yeah, for all we know, that's what the fact checker is. Just put it into
Yeah.
ChatGPT to see if it corrects it.
Oh, speaking of Mogul Mail takes, that's something that happened this week. More people were like kicking off about Mr. Beast.
Again,
Yeah, that's because his latest video was like giving 20,000 kids in Africa shoes for the first time.
Yeah.
is it?
Which
Mm,
I don't think
but-
it's like gone against. I'm pretty sure like last time we said like this whole like philanthropic thing. It's like at the end of the day, like he doesn't actually have to go out and do that to get his money. Like he could literally have like he could go and find 100 people who are already rich in LA and get them to go touch a car for 3 days.
Yeah,
And whoever
exactly.
wins gets the car, and then he doesn't really benefit anyone who like needs it, and also still gets like the money increase. So
I will say, I think the only difference in this video was it was actually on his philanthropy channel, or was it on his normal channel?
Yes.
So
This
he
one
has-
was on the philanthropy channel.
So he has two different. Well, he has a bunch of different channels, but this particular one, all the money from it goes back into doing
yeah,
that word. I can't philanthropy. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Doing good stuff.
yeah.
So like,
I think
The
specifically
Good
it's like
Work
food banks and stuff, isn't it? This one.
yeah. So like, that one I have no problem with. Like, if he's gonna make a channel and do videos like that, and all the money just gets pumped back into doing more good things,
Yeah.
fucking fire away, mate. It's different when it was on his main channel. Like, I'm not saying all of it's good. I don't think anything he's done has been bad, personally.
Right.
But
Yeah.
like, well, not anything in these contexts.
Yeah.
Have been
Yeah,
good.
it's like he comes out and he's like an absolute scumbag.
Yeah.
He said that.
In this context, anything that he's done has been good, and the fact that if he puts it on that philanthropy good boy channel, he will
Yeah,
do
just-
other
yeah.
good boy stuff. Like,
Mm.
who cares? Like, that's ideally that's what it's there for. If
Yeah.
millions of people are gonna watch this video that, in the nicest way possible, takes money from the big corporations that are paying for the advertisements just to give it back out to people who need it, I see absolutely no problem with that.
Best. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, if they're paying their advertisement money for, and most of it, well, not most of it, but a proportion is now going back to good causes. Hey, big companies aren't. Well, I say they're not doing it, but they're less publicized in doing things like that. I can't remember the last time. You know, maybe
Yeah,
seen
I
shit
saw,
like that.
I saw people getting like weird about, well, like partially weird about this again was on the Mogul Mail video, but Mr. Beast put out a tweet saying like, this is how Walmart or Target or whatever it was, one of the stores was like displaying like the Mr. Beast
Feastables.
Feastables, and like was saying like, I'm gonna put together someone to like to make it look nice, or like rallying his fans to do so.
Yeah,
That was two-part. It
that's
was
two
one,
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, hey, if you guys like wouldn't mind if you see the displays, just like clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm currently working on a team to do this for me.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can actually see online he has put
yeah,
job
which was, like-
advertisements up.
I think that was fake. That job advertisement.
It wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't fake. That's all I'm saying.
I think it was fake in as much as it, and it would looked bad because it was like a very very low wage.
Yeah,
Which, like, to be fair, if all you're doing is going around one supermarket and cleaning up one section of that supermarket, I mean, I wouldn't really expect that to be a massively paying job, but
yeah, I'm not
Well, I
saying
would
that.
assume you'd have like a district that you're.
Yeah, I assume you'd be in charge of a district, but like realistically, they'll probably just pay for you to get like your travel expenses, and here's your minimum wage basically.
but yeah,
fly
that was
around
it,
and sort
but
of.
that was the thing. It was like it was fake because and trying to make him look bad because it's like Mr. Beast said, I'm going to get a team to do this, and then just put a job post on Indeed for like minimum wage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Congratulations on
So
your
it's like,
$4 an hour. Well,
yeah, so it's like you're really gonna make someone clean up all your shit like that for like minimum wage, and it's like to like.
Well, he was trying to get
No.
people to do it for free. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it was
I-
kind of, but I feel like it was more of a joke, to be honest. Like I'm sure he would have appreciated it if he did, but then it was like a lot of people put stuff like what was one of the. It was like someone did a thing where it was like a guy like cellophane to a post, and it was like
Yes.
Oh yeah.
like I caught this guy like mishandling the Feastables. Now he'll never be able to do it again, sort of thing, or whatever.
Yeah.
But then like Mr. Beast was like dunking on that as well, and was like, "You're doing good work."
Yeah,
It's
well,
like,
no, the one I seen was like it was Jesus and the cross. It was like I found this guy trying to like mess up a Feastable's bar. We got him or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, fuck. Crazy.
yeah, but Mr. Beast was like in on it.
Yeah, I feel like there's two different arguments. There's two different points here. The one of him asking people to do it for free. I don't think that's ironic. I don't think he did that as a meme. I think that's like a you love me, so here you should be able to do this. And I don't think he probably was putting a team together, but he should he's put that idea in someone's mind, and they're gonna do it. People have done it.
Yeah,
I
don't think it's that big of a fucking deal. If I'm walking through Walmart and I see the fucking Feastables, I might take 2 seconds to fucking straighten it up. Like, it's not like
I wouldn't.
he's asking people to like go in droves to Walmart and
Yeah,
like stand guard.
that's
It's like,
easy
hey,
as
if you're at
dick.
Walmart, would you mind taking a look? It's like, I don't know. I don't think it's that big a fucking deal.
I think it's a bigger deal the fact that he's a multi-millionaire, and Big Man's like, oh guys.
I mean, he did
doesn't
also
look good."
say like, I mean, yeah, he probably has too much influence to really just be like saying,
Exactly.
clean up my shit
Exactly.
for free, because enough people will be like, maybe if I do, I'll get $1 million.
And if anything, he should have known that people were
Maybe
going
it's a trick for a video, and then he's watching all of them.
Yeah, well, he did give one random guy 10k in the comments. He did it. They had to send proof. That was on their website as well. If you send proof in, there's a chance you could win money. So, I will say it also opens up the Mr. Beast haters.
First. It's so that like it's clearly like a fake thing, because it's Mr. Beast's product zoner at Walmart. It's $8 an hour. You have to be at least 14 years old, so like clearly like trying to market it to children.
Yeah.
And then it's full time and is a full day shift. So yeah, it's.
Fair. I didn't see that, so that's clearly a troll. I didn't read it.
Yeah, it's just like a troll.
I will say he should have also known that like opening that argument will mean that there will just be assholes who don't like him who will actively go to the way to hassle the people who work in that shop to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, some people did post videos of that, like snapping Feastables bars and stuff, and it's like you don't need to go down the other way. It's like,
I was
come
like,
on,
Truman,
dude.
he made a tweet that was like, hey guys, notice some of the Feastables displays were a little too clean. If you guys could go mess them up for me, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean that's like a funny tweet, but it's like the people like actually going and like messing up displays in Walmart. It's like that doesn't affect Mr. Beast in any way. All it does is annoy the shop workers because they will have to clean that up.
Yeah, I feel like it was ill advised. Sorry, I'm scrolled. Mr. Beast is trending. I just looked through Twitter, and do you know the girl the woman, sorry, who got the Pfizer and does the shakes thing? She says,
God.
urgent, Angela had 4 bites of Mr. Beast's Feastable bar 3 days later. This is her. Oh, Lord. But yeah, I think realistically, of all of the people that are unbelievably wealthy, he's not doing a bad thing, mostly. Like, having a channel that is like, because most charitable organizations and charitable stuff struggle with funding as a thing, or like if they want, and having a YouTube channel that all you need to do is go, here's a vlog of us, like, and they wouldn't do it, but in theory they could go, here's a video of us giving like a whole bunch of free food to people, and
But it's literally them filming what their charity does, and they're able to make money off of it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which like every other charity or maybe bar a few like charitable organizations cannot do. It's impossible.
Yeah.
They won't get anywhere near the revenue. Like the only other examples are ones that are owned by like content creators, like Alveus, for example, is like another one where literally it's like here's what we do and we make money from it.
Also, shout out Alveus, I guess, since I'm wearing it.
Wow.
Hype.
Woo. But yeah, it's just one of the examples. There's very few like charitable organizations that have like a steady revenue flow like that for literally just doing what they're doing. I think it's hype. But it's assuming all the money is going back to it, which I like to assume the best of people. I assume it would be. And if it's not Mr. Beast and you're listening to this, fuck you.
But yeah, I literally don't get it. Like,
been saying that.
Like literally, like everyone keeps posting this whenever he does like a video where it's like where he does some good. It's like I could literally understand it if it was like one of his like other videos where he does something that's like ridiculously over the top and wasteful or whatever. Like those
Yeah,
are
like
the
the
ones where it's
making
like,
people have their like that dude live in a house. That's just like fucking dystopian and weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
But
the
but at the
ones
end of
where
the day,
like
it's like
it's
kind of
weird or whatever.
harmless.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the ones where he's like actually just doing charity things. People are like, I don't like this. I'm like, yeah, you go
Yeah.
give fucking 20,000 kids shoes, then, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like even if he's like not doing anything bad, it's like, well, this video isn't you giving 20,000. It's like you could be making videos that are doing good for the world, but actually you're just out here making people touch a car.
Yeah, and you know what?
But
There's so much.
that's not a criticism that's valid, but it's more valid than
Yeah, and realistically, there's so many other creators out there that aren't doing anything close to that, and are either as big or bigger than, not maybe not bigger, but like as big as Mr. Beast or like just below him, and they're not doing anything close. You know what I mean?
There's
And
definitely a lot
that's
of people who
and you know what?
who
They're
aren't
not.
who are doing much worse.
Yeah, they're not obliged to do that. Don't get me wrong, but like, fair play to them for even thinking about it to a degree.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, this has been like, I'm kind of just echoing Mogamail and Charlie at this point, but like their issue is with the wrong thing. They should be mad that we live in a society where there are these kids that like need shoes, or these people that need this surgery because a guy is able to give them money. Like, they should just have access to these things. You should be mad at the system, not at Mr. Beast for trying to like operate within the system that he exists in. So
Yeah, it's like it was literally like what Charlie said was like bar the thumbnail of the of the blindness one. Everything else was good. Because I agree, but like the thumbnail was like a bit over the top of the blindness one.
Yeah, but like, it get clicks, and you know what I mean. Like
It's literally like Mr. Beast holding the shoulder of like a kid crying after to clearly like, save his eyes and stuff, and it's like not even like part of the video at all, sort of thing. It's like,
I don't know.
And yeah, the concept is dystopian, but it's not Mr. Beast's fault that the concept's dystopian.
Correct. Exactly.
It's like, yeah, it's horrible that there's like a big, and like I think it's the fact it's in like Mr. Beast's like normal style, where it's like at the start and it's like in this video. And that's like the big thing of like, this is really weird and makes me feel weird. So like I can understand people having like a problem with that video, like not the content of it, but that video itself. Like it does feel a little bit. It does feel a little bit out of touch, like execution wise.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're actually doing something that's like quite serious. You're just coming in there like, what's going on, Mr. Beast fans? It's me, Mr. Beast, and I'm gonna cure 1,000 people's blindness. And it's like, you don't like that energy. Just doesn't really match like the what's happening.
I said this about many things. If you start thinking too hard about everything, everything's cringe. Like if you start thinking about that whole video, it's like the video's basically, I'm way richer than you. Sit down, poor person. I'm gonna cure all your problems. Like if you really start thinking about everything that way, then everything's shit. You know what I mean? If you watch any video, you'd be like, oh, why like if you watch anything, you'd be like, why did they make fucking Venom 2 when they could have put all that money into saving poverty? Like, you know what I mean?
Actually true though, they should have done that.
Why did they make all these shit movies when they could have put the money into here? I'm like,
well, they could have made anime.
Yeah, exactly. Why are they making real? Why are they paying real actors?
Lives.
Yeah, why?
Last time a Marvel movie saved someone's life, I didn't fucking think so.
So true. Actually, so true. Except when you watch all those like Make-A-Wish ones where all the kids like meet Iron Man and they're like, "Whoa, Iron Man!" Then they definitely get better. You know, that's why they all get better after that. Trust.
Yeah, I was gonna say again. It doesn't sound like we're saving lives, is it?
But they met Iron Man. Yeah, but then if they had just watched the whole of One Piece, hey, that's all I'm saying. This isn't on the topic list, but this happened like a month ago, and I want to randomly talk about it. So there's this I think I've talked about before. There's this World of Warcraft content creator called Barney, and her videos are fucking goated. Genuinely, like even if you don't like WoW, it's so good. And they made a video recently, or she made a video, recently about how they got like fucked by their like manager, like their agent. And,
like as in like fucked over, right?
Yeah, fucked over. Yeah, sorry, fucked over.
Just clarifying.
Yeah, because what happened? We're talking about cringe people, and this just came to my mind, right? So they made these like plushies from the series that they made, and it was like I'll send the pictures, like this really cute fucking plushie that has like loads of effort put into it, where you can like take the fucking like mask off it because it's like a rogue, and it's got like magnetic hands so that you can like stick the weapons to it. I'm like, that's kind of hype. And people have just been sending pictures of like them with knives. Unrelated, but what ended up happening was they were like really delayed for like a really long time, and it turns out they had this manager, Pokito, I think their name was, some or was it? I can't even remember.
Was their manager?
And
Pokemon,
yeah, Pokemon. What happened was every time they did like a sponsored video or like stream or whatever, they were taking 15%, and then it turns out there was like this massive fucking chain of like they owed money to someone else. So what they would do is they would bring in another content creator, not give them their money to pay off the content creator that they had before. So it's just this massive chain of always owing someone money and then just getting other content creators in to pay the money that they owed the other person that they haven't paid them yet.
Oh, this is so cringe.
Isn't that crazy? So what happened was the whole plushie thing. It took like a year for them all to get shipped out, because what happened was there was like that he hadn't paid the shipping fee, even though you pay the shipping fee when you buy the product. He kept the shipping fee money to pay off someone else that he owed money to.
Oh god.
So what happened was every time he was getting more money, he was paying like some of the shipping fee, so that some of them got shipped out, so that they, they're going out, but it was only like a handful of them at a time. And it ended up like all coming to light, and there was a video where it ended up it was like $40,000 that they were still owed from this person, and all the plushies eventually went out, and the only reason they found out was because they reached out directly to the shipping company, then found out that not only was he taking a 15%, like, it was 15% cut was his like entitlement, right? But he was actually taking a 30% cut, and it ended up being really fucking cringe. I'll actually put the video in the link in the description if anyone wants to watch it. It's really interesting. But so it ended up they're not gonna put a legal thing in because it's like really hard to do, because it ended up costing more money than it's worth. But it turns out there's like over like 14 people that got fucked over down the chain of like people that like have like part of their money paid up. And what was it? I literally just, the only reason I brought it up because I went on Twitter and seen that she got a new like org, like a new like management company, and they're giving away a Starforge PC because
right.
Because what happened was Asmund watched the video, and like what happened was they were like watching, saying like how much they're getting paid for sponsorships. Like Barney's like, it's like 800k on YouTube or whatever, and there's a sponsorship for a stream that was only gonna pay like, it's like £800.
Jesus.
And Asmund was like, that's bullshit. You're getting fucked over, and was like went through the whole thing of chain, and he was like talking about it because obviously that's stuff with OTK. And literally was like, all right, watch the video, went over and was like, reach out to me and we'll sort something out. I think it's really hype, because I'm assuming this like giveaway thing from Starforge is like linked to that. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I like the video because it's definitely worth a watch. Yeah, fuck people. That's all I'll say. Fuck people.
True.
People really do just be kind of fucking bullshit. And you know who else really just like some like really like evil people?
Pixar Villains.
Pixar Villains.
Pixar Villains.
Fucking Pixar Villains. Up there with Mr. Beast and this manager of a WoW YouTube creator. So the tier list this week is not my Twitter account. Is Pixar Villains. Woo! So this is my one.
I should probably pull it up.
It kind of started with who I think would actually, like, if it was the real world, who would actually dominate.
The one on my list is the fucking dog.
Like, if this is the real world, these are the people that would actually just destroy, like own and destroy the world. I've also,
so funny.
I just saw a glimpse of your tier list and I hate you.
What do you mean?
We'll talk about it when we get there.
So I started that, then I went, maybe I'll just do it by like destructive power, like how much I think they could destroy the world kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the bottom I've don't know, because I just don't know who these people are. Maybe you can talk about them more after. I'm assuming this is like Little Dinosaur Boy. I've learned that these are the dogs from Up. That's from that movie. I don't know what it is. I'm assuming that's a little dinosaur as well. Who the fuck is the clown?
From Toy Story
It's from
4?
it's from Inside Out.
Oh, okay.
It's an imaginary clown. It's like a nightmare.
Okay.
Interesting.
Anyway, dog shit.
Yeah, and then the old guy is also from Up.
Yeah, the old guy is from Up. The dogs are from Up. The fish is the one that kills Nemo's mum.
Cringe.
The two dinosaurs are from the Good Dinosaur. They both try and eat the Good Dinosaur. You've got the skeleton man is from Coco. He's just
Coco,
like the big
that's what it
bad
was.
of that one. And then the bear is from
Brave, you said? Brave?
Brave, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking grandma from Encanto? Fuck that bitch.
That's not a Pixar film, so
Oh, is it not?
no. Just Disney.
Ooh, just turn off your camera and leave already. Jesus Christ.
I didn't think regular Disney was capable of making that quality of movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, they followed it
Shots
up with
fired.
Strange World, so
So I've went with the dog shit, right? Is his name Hopper, isn't it? Some
Hopper,
really
yeah.
Hopper, yeah. Literally
Yeah.
bug. Squish.
I will say, I'm already taking beef with your list. Fucking Eleanor literally has fucking
I'll be honest.
psychic, like working like hypnotic technology.
I'll be
That
honest.
shit's crazy.
I mistook who that was. I didn't zoom in.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is on a lower scale than a fucking food critic.
I will say I was all I'll say is I completely mistook who this person was.
Okay.
I genuinely thought didn't
Oh, it's
you
Evelyn, not Eleanor. Also,
I can't even know what the worst thing is. I can't even remember the name of the movie. It's not even a Pixar movie, but I automatically seen it and thought it was them. Is it
Did
like
you think it was the woman from B movie?
No. I thought it was a small boy. 1 second. Let me see. Did any of you remember Meet the Robinsons?
yes.
You thought it was the bad guy from Meet the Robbins?
I thought it was this little kid.
Goob, Michael, you goob.
Yeah, I thought it was.
You thought it was the kid from fucking Meet the Robinsons? That's so funny.
Yeah, one
They're
second.
both
Let
going
me,
in the thumbnail.
yeah, one
Evelyn and
second.
Goob standing next to each other. It's like corporate needs you to find the difference.
One
between
second. Yeah,
these.
I thought it was.
Yes,
I thought it was this little kid. When I first seen it in my head, I was like, "It's this kid, right?"
That's
I
so
hate you.
funny. That's so funny that you thought that was who that was.
So now
I
you've.
can see it. I won't lie. Here's the small pictures on there.
It was a small picture. I just
on
seen
tier
like
list.
depressingly sad face, and that's all I thought of instantly. I
That's-
was like, "Oh, it's
that's
that really
very
sad
funny.
kid." I think it's pretty obvious. Toy Story, toys, squish. It's the robot. It's one of the
Robot
robots.
Squish.
Yeah, he's not. He was a little robot, wasn't he? He was a small guy from
Yeah.
Wall-E, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
I
no, he wasn't. I was gonna say he was the guy who was cleaning the dirt, but no, he's not.
I put could 1v1 here, right? Because these are the people that I'm pretty confident that I could beat.
Man, imagine if you lost to Darla though.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Honestly, you lose to Ego because he literally gives you a bad review and you fucking die.
I'd be like, I already hit myself enough.
He's
Thank
got
you.
like-
Fine.
He's got like the death note of like food reviews.
All right, yeah. Well, he writes the review, and I instantly fucking kill myself. Is that what you're saying?
That's how it works.
Oh yeah, fair. One sec. I just realized as well you're not cropped correctly in the thing, but
No.
could you change your thing? What's it gonna say? Why is the dentist from fucking Nemo in this?
Yeah, there's a lot of wild picks as like villains.
Well, to be fair, the
He
Yeah,
just bought a fish. That's what he did.
He didn't buy a fish. He went and found a fish.
He
But
stole Nemo. He literally was the reason why you have to find Nemo in that film.
Whilst you're not wrong, fuck, I don't think. Anyway, I still think I beat the shit out of him.
I'd argue he's the biggest antagonist of Finding Nemo, apart from the trauma of of the dead mother having a massive impact on their
Barracuda
relationship.
is the name.
Who? She's not even in the. She's not even in the game. She's not even in the game.
It's not in the game.
Sid, hey, bit of a psycho. Probably get me a few jabs, a few stabs. Probably he's definitely got a knife.
If you go after Toy Story, he's like a crippling mess because he thinks that because all of his toys are alive and hate him.
Well, there's also that Easter egg in like Toy Story. Was it 3 or 4 where he's a bin
True,
man?
there is a guy wearing that shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, going, "Bah, bah, bah." Well, yeah,
I think
it's a bin man.
out of all of these, Big Al's probably the hardest fight. He is big, and he's Al. But if he's in the
He's
chicken
shifty
costume,
as well. He's shifty as
Yeah.
hell.
If he's in the chicken costume, easy dub. If he's not, more of a fair fight. These are the. So, I will say the big issue is the cars, because these are just cars that could go wherever the fuck they want, just run people over. But
The
these
issue with cars is that they
It's
are
a good-
cars.
It's a good thing you didn't put any car in a 1v1, because I would immediately challenge you to beat up a car.
I felt these were the most threatening of the cars. So they got their own. They basically got their own tier
Yeah, it did
list.
say that you have a tier of nothing but cars.
Yeah.
These just seem like the more alpha cars, you know, the hero, Chick Hicks, these two generic bad guys that aren't even like actually bad guys. They're just like henchmen in the movie.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what he is. The asshole that Lightning McQueen has an existential crisis about in the third one.
Jackson Storm is his name.
Is that his name? Fuck, he sounds cool as well.
Yeah.
These two cars just look like the more pussios of the cars, so they didn't deserve to be on the same tier list, you know?
Yeah, one of them's like the bad guy from one of the bad guys
Cars
from
2.
Cars 2.
Yeah.
And then the other one is from Cars 3. He's the guy who like
he owns the races and shit.
owns the org, yeah.
Yeah. I will say this fish actually is one of the reasons I'm afraid of the ocean.
Good. As you should be.
When
As you should be.
the deep ocean is one of my biggest fears in life. I don't like the ocean. And I don't like fish. I genuinely think this fish is the reason. When I watch Finding Nemo, I would not watch that scene because that fish scared the shit out of me.
Have you seen the after credit scene where he's eaten by a tiny fish?
No, but maybe that would make me feel better about myself.
So he's canonically dead. He can't hurt you.
That's what they say. They always come back.
We saw the body.
Randall, literally invisible. There's nothing I can do about it. And I genuinely cannot remember this guy's name, but like I can hear someone say his name, but I can't hear his name, if you know what I mean.
What, Mr. Water News?
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
He
kidnapped 1,000
in that
children
picture. He was moving in that picture.
He moves so fast in that one scene. Like I know the scene that that's from.
Yeah,
he moves.
It was actually unsettling how quickly he can run.
Yeah, well, he's got more legs,
Like,
so
you always see him as just like slowly meandering about and just assume he's quite like a slow old man. But then when he's running, he's going. And like he like skids off the walls with like 2 of his feet and stuff. It's like, oh.
He's a gamer. I think they
He's a gamer.
The Giga Chad monster from Monsters University. It's in the name, Giga Chad. He's a fucking Giga Chad.
Giga Chad monster, yeah.
Yeah, he is like the second best monster.
Chaddington, I believe is his name.
Is it actually?
No.
It wouldn't surprise me. That was all I'm saying. Top tier. These are the ones. Bar the dog. I just thought he just looks like a fucking Giga Chad. That dog looks like he should rule the world. Like if there's an alpha dog, this is the alpha dog.
So that Chad monster is called Johnny Worthington.
Oh, it was close.
I wonder if he doesn't have anything like monstery in his name or anything. I know they don't like all of them, but
He's the monster of entitled rich kids. Am I right?
you have to be very high class to get Johnny Worthington as your scare monster.
Man's like, oh, Johnny Worthington's in the closet. No.
He just comes out of the closet and he just goes, "Oh, I can't believe you don't have the newest iPhone." And just like, I don't know if he screams.
He don't scream. He makes them cry out of shame for their life and how poor they are. All of a sudden, he gets put into like a rich kid's room, and they outpour him.
He actually only goes into he actually is one of the better scarers because he actually scares adults, and he just goes, "Better stock is down." And then the screen jars fill.
But yeah, Underminer. I actually haven't seen the second Incredibles movie.
Underminer, I hardly know her.
But
I mean, he's not really in the second film.
I know
he's
he's not.
like in the start, but
I haven't seen the game either. I haven't played the game that Underminer's in.
The game, The Rise of the Underminer.
Yeah, in my head,
the game was so good.
If he controls, like, I don't know the canon, right? I don't know the lore of the Underminer, but in my head, he has like an empire of like moles or whatever, like mole people.
He has drill robots in the game, and I believe in the film he has literally just one big drill that he is in.
In my head,
So the canon of the actual films, he's pretty dog shit. The video games, yeah, he like almost destroys the world.
Yeah, in my head canon, he has a civilization almost the size of the Earth of mole people, and they've just came out and taken over the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The big robot literally could only be destroyed by like itself, and that's
Itself,
so
true.
meta. Oh my god. The fucking robot that literally holds a whole ship full of people hostage.
Yeah. It's like pretty bad sentient AI. Yeah.
Yeah, bad AI, kind of cringe, and Syndrome, just kind of a goat. I'll say it.
Yeah, I mean, Syndrome controlled the robot, so
Yeah, Syndrome would have ruled the world if he had no cape. That's all I'm saying.
because if everyone's super, then no one will be.
Damn, chills.
What a crazy plan Syndrome had. Syndrome just wanted everyone to have like insane superpowers, and then surely that would just like have so much bad chaos in the world.
He wanted to get rid of elitism in class, and like people being different, everyone being the same. Syndrome's actually the hero. Why is he on this
But
list?
really, he should have done it the other way around. They should have found a way to remove powers from superheroes.
Yeah,
Based?
you're not wrong. Z, what is this? Wait, one sec. Can I guess what this is?
Of course you can, and of course you're right.
Penis.
Of course, it's their dick size.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You know what? Honestly, I'm looking at the top tier. Bar the girl. Well, I'm assuming she is a girl. I agree.
Fucking Darla's got the biggest balls on the list, honestly.
she has no cock, just balls, just massive balls.
Yeah, is it ball size or cock size? That's a different list.
Yeah, man, I left off a lot of the ones I didn't know, like all the fucking cars from Cars 2 and 3.
You put one for
the
Cars
bear
3
from
in?
Brave.
Yo,
Yeah, but he's
Jackson-
like the actual villain, so of course I know him. But like I don't know anyone else in that movie.
Fair. This is kind of based, but also I agree. I get it.
Yeah, it's like all of these make perfect sense.
Yeah.
No, I think I would say that Johnny Worthington is small.
Small. I actually feel like Prospector Pete has the massivest hog ever, though. I will say.
True.
In the after
Okay,
scenes
so
credits,
let's go over
he's
it for
got
the
pulled.
audio listeners.
In the after credit scene.
In the impossibly small tier, we have the captain, the AI captain from WALL-E. We have
Otto is his name because he's like autopilot.
yes.
Hit that.
There's the fucking dick chef from Ratatouille, not the food critic, but the dick chef.
Yeah.
Small guy.
Yeah, who cares? Randall and the fucking indestructible ball from The Incredibles.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
Randall
one
probably
ball.
has a cloaca, so that's accurate.
Um,
To be
in
fair,
the-
so does Al. So
It took me longer than I admit to understand. If it wasn't for Alveus, I wouldn't know what the fuck a Calico, I can say the word was.
cloaca.
Like what?
in the tiny tier, we have Syndrome and we have the little police bot from WALL-E.
Fair. Syndrome definitely has a tiny cock.
Yeah. Syndrome imbues the most tiny cock energy ever.
So true.
If everyone has big cocks, then no one. Oh god, that might be in contention for the title of the episode.
In the small category, we have the anglerfish from Finding Nemo, Mr. Water Noose, the dick future car from Cars 3. We've already said his name to this podcast, but man, if I wasn't spacing out.
Sid is a child.
Jackson Storm with his tiny
Jackson
cock.
Storm,
Well,
yes.
small cock, sorry, not tiny.
Sid from Toy Story.
I don't want to mention. I don't really want to go into the details of Sid's penis.
And the 3 hench dogs from Up.
Yeah, to be fair, like it's not fair that they're all in the same category because they'll all be different. Like the one with the high pitched dog collar noise, tiny.
Yeah.
The other two, huge.
I was gonna say the smallest one, like the bulldog looking one,
Yeah.
huge.
he's dragging that across the dirt.
He's a grower, not a shower. It's all inside, and then
yeah.
When he's ready to go, he's ready to go.
Yeah, just regular average 5-inch global average cock.
That's a way above average.
The average of all 3 becomes small, and that's how small that the Dobermans is.
Well, I was moving on to the next tier.
Oh, okay.
We have the Underminer. We have Carl. No, it's not Carl. What is it?
Carl Jacobs?
He's
Yeah, it's Carl Jacobs.
Carl Jacobs has an average size beam.
Title?
Charles.
Confirmed.
I was close. Charles Muntz.
Yeah. Carl is the guy in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the dentist from Finding Nemo. all just your relatively average size penis.
Oh, come on. Why are you not saying his name?
Oh, sorry.
Sir
Sir
from
Dentiston.
Finding Nemo.
Sir Dentington.
I don't know if
Philip
it does that.
Sherman.
Fuck
Dr.
off.
Philip
yeah.
Sherman.
Oh, of course. It says on the mouth, doesn't it?
It's P. Sherman.
P. Sherman, yeah.
Yeah. And his average size cock. And then we have the not small category. We've got Lotso, the bear from Toy Story 3.
That's why I
We have
give him
Sid's dog.
Everyone knows that he has a big cock because all those lots of hugs he's given out.
We've got Evelyn Dever. We've got the bad guy from Coco, whose name I don't know because I've never seen Coco.
I mean, technically he would be cockless as a skeleton, but
Shut the fuck up.
No, there's a bone in your
Evelyn
penis,
can
right?
have a not small cock, but the skeleton, oh no, he can't have a not small cock.
well, I've not seen any Rule 34 of Evelyn. It might be that
Jesus
the
Christ.
headcanon is that she has a cock.
Google that in your free time.
And
Yeah,
the
don't
guy from
Google
Coco
it,
has a bone to pick with
otherwise-
you, if you know what I mean. And then we've got the Giga Chad from what was
Yeah,
it? Chad?
I'm calling BS on that one.
Johnny
No,
Mc-
like
Johnny
Chad,
McChatterton.
Chad Worthington is, I don't know, maybe between Jackson Storm and Sid.
nah, he's definitely just like rocking. Like you're annoyed at it too because he literally has everything in life, and you're like that son of a bitch.
Yeah,
He's
I
an
feel that.
asshole, and he has like, and it's like, no, his dick is an alright size.
And then we got the large cocks. We've got Zurg. We've got Anton Ego. We've got Big Al in his chicken suit.
That's why they
We've
call
got
him Big Al.
Prospector. Yeah. Look at that big cock.
Yeah, you've seen how round that chicken suit is. He could still fuck you while he's in it.
And then, of course, we have the enormous cock, the biggest cock in the Pixar universe. Goes to my boy Hopper.
I get it though. Yeah.
Is it the biggest cock, or is it like
Big dick energy.
like ratio to size?
It is the
Like,
biggest cock.
both.
Canonically.
His
This
cock
grasshopper's walking around with human-sized dick.
His cock is bigger than Chick Hicks's, and Chick Hicks. Also, that means that the walking ball from Incredibles is very, very small. Then it's smaller than every human penis.
I'd give him a run for his money.
The enormous dick category. Darla and her not giving a fuck about anyone but herself and will literally kill people for it. Absolute Giga Chad. The Barracuda from Finding Nemo, biggest cock imaginable. And of course the clown from Inside Out, fat hog.
So you just have a thing for clowns. That's what this is.
Yeah. So the definitive Pixar villain.
Club Bussy.
This is yours, Land Eagle. Well, it is yours. I don't know why I was questioning that. There's no one left.
Also, you literally just fucking did them based on their physical size, and I hate you for it.
Yeah.
No, fuck's sake.
I just saw this kid who was like, "Oh, I think we've done ours on the same wall, right, Eagle?" And I was like, "I don't think so." Yeah, the clown has to be an NA because he doesn't exist. So his physical size isn't something that can be calculated. Yeah, then you've. I don't even know what to say. They're just in size order.
Fuck this. We're not. Fuck you.
Yeah, I can't. I don't
Fuck you.
the size of all of these characters.
You man. What a great segment, eh?
Gotta love our tier list. Kind of an
Yeah.
S tier segment, if you ask me.
I wish I hadn't left yours the last now. Now that I've looked at it, I also looked at my hair.
Classic Lion Eagles camera fucking up.
Yeah, Land Eagles just went incognito IRL.
I did. I was embarrassed by my tier list.
That's fair. I understand that.
As you should, honestly.
No, I tried putting that mesh thing that I did earlier on Curly, but it wasn't working.
But yeah, now you're struggling. I think we should go from one beautiful tier list to another beautiful segment. That's all I'm saying.
I was saying another tier list. I was like, I didn't do another one.
Oh, you didn't do the other tier list? So
Is it the return of everyone's favorite segment that we've done like twice total?
we already did the Gritch of it, yeah. We're doing a live episode right now. No, we're doing the amazing anime or Aninay. Whoa.
I also love on the sheet it says anime or anime.
Anime. Yeah, I just wrote the word anime again. For anyone that's actually listened to any episodes of our podcast, clearly you remember this from like episode 3 or some shit. Where I'm going to give a bunch of synopsis of series, and Landy or Z, you're going to have to guess if they're actual anime or not. I tried using ChatGPT for this. It was bad. It was not good. They were so generic that it was like, okay. It was literally just like, Princess has to find her warriors, and they're all reincarnated, and they come back and find the mega gems and fucking kill the lizard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Kelly was telling me this before, and it was basically just the plot of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that was the first one I got. Alright, I'm going to start. I'm going to read the synopsis of the first one I have here. You ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is a slice of life comedy anime, and it has one major focus: Buddha and Jesus hanging out together. In fact, they are roommates in Tokyo. While taking a vacation on Earth, they attempt to hide their identities and understand modern Japanese society. The comedy often involves visual gags as well as jokes and references to Christianity and Buddhism. For example, Jesus went to a public bath and turned it all into wine, and when Buddha gets excited, he shines. The show is called Saint Young Men.
You had me until the title. This is definitely AI generated.
Saint Young Man.
So
Nah, I want it to be real, so I'm gonna say it's real. Hopefully I can will it into being.
Okay. This is real.
Let's go.
I only know about
I knew
this.
something conceptually was similar, but I didn't know if it was like this exact.
I
It
haven't
had a less shit name.
I haven't watched this. I only know of its existence because I think Tui Andy told me about it. I think it's hilarious.
That's such a funny concept.
And it's also kind of a funny concept because Christianity isn't a big thing in Japan. So I assume, and I read a thing where the author literally was like, I don't really know anything about the religion too much. I just sort of based it on the shit that I know. I'm like, that's kind of funny.
That's hype. Like,
Yeah.
like the religious like references will be like so like
Base
literally
level.
turning water into wine. Will be like literally the furthest you'll get.
Yeah, literally. And also instead in the synopsis, which I didn't include, was that Jesus just loves everything and Buddha's just vibing.
That's great.
Okay. The next one. The series follows a schoolgirl on her search to find her father's killer, which brings her into a violent conflict with the student council president. The characters in the series gain their power through their magical clothing, constructed with special material known as life fibers. The main character uses their special talking uniform and a massive scissor blade to take down the student council and find her father's killer.
I'm gonna say Aninay. I feel like there's too many things here.
Is this Kill la Kill?
Oh, Z knows it. That is Kill la Kill.
Let's go!
I didn't realize I was playing with a Wii.
Holy shit. Z's watched Kill la Kill. Fuck.
No, I have bought a pair of the giant scissors because story time, I guess.
That's weird than not having watched it before.
So one time, I was hanging out with some friends over it was like some sort of like summer fucking break or whatever, and we went to go just like hang out in the backyard, and my friend went to jump up, but he had a pair of scissors in his pocket, so he literally like cut into his fucking leg on accident and like almost hit an artery, and we had to take him to the fucking hospital at like 2 a.m. And it's like 5 a.m. We're still waiting in the fucking emergency room. And we're just like, man, this is the fucking stupidest thing ever. And we kept just making like scissors and like cutting puns the entire time. And he wanted to fight us. And so for his birthday that next year, we went and we got the big ass Kill la Kill scissors from like a like Asian gift shop that was like in the mall. And someone was like, yeah, it's from Kill la Kill. So like literally you said giant scissors. And I was like, is this Kill la Kill?
Yeah, that might have given it away. Lanigos posted a picture that I don't think I can actually show. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's ridiculously sexualized.
I don't think I could put a picture of this anime in the thumbnail.
Yeah, this
I'll
is
have to put a picture of Jesus and Buddha.
yeah, this is the main character from the show. She is very I'm getting a phone call. She is very naked throughout the whole thing. I'm pretty sure I watched it a long time ago. It's been a while, but sorry, 1 second. But she just gets like really naked all the time, and that's like the transformation sequence is just her getting naked. It's very weird. It's a good show. Don't get me wrong. It's just strange how naked they all get all the time.
Definitely, it's a show you watch for the plot.
You know what? No. The plot's not that deep. Okay, the next one. The metal. Well, I read the wrong thing. The action comedy anime is set in a modern day US. A band called Death Squad have moved from Japan to the US in an attempt to make it in the music industry. However, they come to learn the difficulties of making it big, and their dream is almost shattered, and they have to get jobs to stay afloat. One day, however, they receive an invite to Metal X Band Battle competition. I wrote that so horribly. They arrive to find out that it's not just a band battle, but a fight to the death, and the winner gets $10 million.
Now I'm having to play like a mental game of would Curly do 3 real anime for the anime or anime section?
I hate to admit I'm also playing the same game currently.
You know what? I think yes. I think this is also a real anime.
To keep it spicy, since we've gone different each time, I will say NNA.
Lanigal, unfortunately, you're wrong.
Oh,
Z has got it. I made this one up.
In the mental blender.
It didn't help that I also didn't write, like, because this is the one I didn't have I actually had the right stuff for, and my English is atrocious. So I didn't write it correctly and had to correct myself halfway through.
that was a bit of a giveaway, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I also titled it Metal X. Wow, doesn't that sound edgy? Whoa. Yeah, I just, there's so many like anime about like fucking fighting and all that crap, and I was like, you know what, there's a load of music anime as well, let's just throw that in there. Fuck it. Yeah, that's the only three I got. I think it's fun. I need to watch the one about Buddha and Jesus though.
It does sound good.
Crunchyroll?
I don't know, but I will try and find it because it sounds like it'd be an easy watch.
Yeah, I need by next episode that we record as us, if you catch my drift. We need an anime review.
Yeah, I'll watch Saint Young Man and let you know. And then I'll get Metal X in production and animated soon.
Excellent. Yeah, that's how you break the game, is you fucking make an anime.
Yeah, so the next one's called S3K. I don't know if you've heard of it.
That would actually be so funny if you did, because there is like a plot description, isn't there, on like the fake wiki thing? Mm-hmm. If you did that one, I probably wouldn't have even got that.
Yeah, the whoa anime around
the name. Even better is if you just took all like the description and I don't know, had AI generate the anime.
Oh, you mean like get AI to actually make? Oh, oh, okay, yeah. Have you seen that thing? What a beautiful segue, Z. Holy shit, what a great segue.
Oh, that actually wasn't a segue. I was just being funny because of the person who made S3K and their history with AI.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
jokes are really funny when you have to explain them.
Well, no, I thought you were trying to segue to the topic about the AI.
Do we have an AI topic?
Well, no, I thought you just thought of it. I thought you magically thought about it. There's a Mogul Mail about it.
There is a Mogul Mail about it.
That's what I thought you were talking about. The people who use.
Oh, the Corridor Digital doing the AI anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's fucking
kind
cringe.
of cool.
Yeah,
it's cringe overall, but it's cool in concept, but cringe in practice.
It's
also,
crazy.
It looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look good.
I don't think it looks like shit. I think it looks hype.
I mean, it looks fucking like ass.
It was done in a.
It's fucking wobbly as fuck.
It was done in a certain style, to be fair.
I think my main thing is I like how layered it is and it looks kind of 3D-esque, which is not something you get a lot in anime. Like, was it like super crisp and cool? No, not really. But I like the vibe.
Yeah, it's the whole worries of it. The worries, the whole like thing of it is
I definitely get
interesting.
the fear and like why it is bad for the industry.
Yeah, no. The thing is, I think the whole thing they did is cool. I think it's really interesting. But this is the whole way they. I know I'm doing a whole mogul male take here, but like the whole way they like it's not like it's unknown.
Yeah,
thing.
they were like, this is the future of this
Yeah.
anime, and it's like, ugh.
They made it as if it's like the future of fucking animations, like Brother in Christ, chill.
Yeah. It's like Brother in Christ, you just wrote a script. That's not even new.
But yeah, the Stan did a whole video about it, or not video, did like a whole stream about it, and he actually like used the thing that because he watched the what's the guy who like I don't even know his name. I'm gonna feel like an idiot. He does like the animations where he just like colors in himself and then it like uses the system to do it.
No, I know what you're on about. I can't remember his name though.
Oh, he's like a really big YouTuber.
he like basically draws like one frame and then uses AI to draw the rest of the frames.
But anyway, Stan did it. It's really cool. But like these people talking about it's like it's the future of anime. Blah, blah, blah. It's like it's not really because you're using source material to source like to train the AI. So
yeah, well they essentially did what that animator does, but with using other people's animation.
Yeah, and it's like, well, if they didn't do that in the first place, then well,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I will say it's not like it's different because they're doing a YouTube video and it's like, yeah, they get money from it, but like there was a thing I've seen as well about Netflix. There was
that's also the
series
slippery slope. Is there's nothing to if you want it to be fine for you to do all of that stuff, then you have to make it all right for all of like the big companies to do that.
Yeah. Did you see the thing that basically Netflix did the series where they had
the backgrounds were all done in AI.
Yeah, all the backgrounds were done in AI. Like why?
Cheaper and easier. Netflix don't have the money to pay to someone to do that.
God forbid. But yeah, I cringe. AIs can be good, but I feel like the way they presented that video was just the worst.
Yeah, I think like just some of the AI stuff is just it's just so bad.
Speaking of so bad, did we see Carl Jacobs got a new org?
you have got it in for Carl Jacobs.
I don't like Carl Jacobs.
I can't believe we had Zillia on the podcast and she didn't kill you.
I didn't say anything because I'm respectful.
We have respect
to our
for it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't actively antagonize people. I just talk about them behind their back.
So we're talking about Carl Jacobs, not Zillia.
Yeah, I haven't said anything bad.
The worst thing about Zillia, her love for Carl Jacobs.
Yeah,
that's kind of true, to be fair.
The only reason I bring this up because we were talking about it. So like, because Austin and Carl Jacobs joined Misfits GG, is it GG or Gaming, whatever the hell it is.
Gaming, yeah.
Gaming,
Misfits
yeah.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't join the other Misfits.
Yeah, which is Lanigal had to find out previously. We talked about this, and it was like the last video that Misfits posted had Call Me Carlson in it.
It was the 12th last, not the last.
Oh right, okay, fair enough.
It just showed up when I went onto their videos because I was like, oh, what do they do? And then it was like literally like visible was a picture of Call Me Carson, and I was like, oh, I think I watched this when because it was before obviously everything.
Yeah, I will say that the good thing about this is they also signed Austin Show, Raj Patel, as well.
Did they sign Austin Show, Raj Patel?
But no. Sorry,
they signed Raj Patel. Wasn't he kind of cringe?
I did actually watch. I don't know if I was watching Squeaks. This is unrelated, semi-related. I was watching Squeaks' stream, or I was watching an old Squeaks video where he said, "Should I just change my name to Raj Patel and do Lover Host?"
Yeah. I remember seeing a clip on one of his videos because. I mean, to peel back the curtain, I think it's all of us, isn't it? Who've been like, we kind of got mini obsessed with Squeaks for a little bit there.
Yeah.
Stan went away for a week, and I was like, I cheated on him.
We fell in the Squeaks rabbit hole. Yeah.
He's so funny. Actually, no, the worst.
Yeah, it's a good rabbit hole to be in. I'll be honest.
It is. But yeah, like one of the things was like he was like someone like said to him once, "Hey, you Raj Patel" and stuff. Like Because
But
they just like assumed, and also there was like people calling him Dr. K and stuff. It's just like Jesus Christ. And then there was like a clip of XQC like watched a Squeeze clip and said he's like Dr. K mixed with Mizkif. He was like, no, I'm sure it's not. That's not the only part of Dr. K thinks is the same.
But yeah, they also signed, as I said, Austin show. And that means Name Your Price is back, which I'm extremely excited about because it was a really fun
It
show.
was good.
And I'm fairly sure they're getting Will Neff back on it as well. Who's a goat.
Yeah, it'd be crazy not to.
Well,
Yeah.
they literally, he said, he was like, of course, it's always going to be co-hosted with Will Neff.
That's so
good.
So hype.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel like the same show without Will Neff there.
Yeah, the whole aesthetic behind it as well just makes me laugh. I doubt Minx will be back, but
I also doubt Minx will be back. I would not be surprised if they got Caroline on.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that'd be fair.
Because she did like an episode or two, and she was pretty funny on it.
Yeah.
Because she
Caroline
played.
is funny.
It was like, was it Will's ex-wife? That was her character. That was pretty good.
Oh, but I'm excited for that. Less so for Carl because I don't really care. I didn't even know. I genuinely didn't know he like did things outside of like. I know he's like plays Minecraft sometimes, but I didn't know. Does he regularly stream? I mean, this is an honest question. Like, what does he do? Does anyone know? I know you probably don't know because you're not interested either.
I think he carries Mr. Beast's wallet.
Well, he actually does do a fair amount of not Mr. Beast stuff. Like he's.
I just don't know.
Yeah. Granted, I cannot tell you what it is, but I do know
he-
that he like is a pretty like all right standalone.
Tell you
creator
one
at
thing,
this
he
point.
beat Minecraft in Antarctica, so
Based.
Did they actually do that?
he did that 2 months ago.
Well, I knew they went down to Antarctica. I didn't know he played Minecraft there. Well, that changes everything.
Oh, is the Antarctica
I
Mr.
assume
Beast
so.
video out yet?
Yeah, it was out ages ago.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because they had some dude do music or something. Some guy who does music or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Minecraft, but I'm a crafting table.
wait, is that a Carl Jacobs video? Shit, maybe I'm back on. Maybe I'm back on board.
Oh, shit. I know that he's part of the Mr. Beast factory, but literally it's the same thumbnail face over and over and over and over again.
To be fair, that's 90% of YouTubers can't say anything. Look at fucking Stan's videos. If it wasn't,
it's so true. But wait, what the fuck? Carl Jacobs has 20 videos. What the fuck?
as what? Sorry.
20 YouTube videos.
No, okay, fair enough. Maybe streams or whatever. I just don't know. But I think that's hype. I'm excited for all that stuff to come back. Looks like people are actually getting their shit together. I do want to show. Speaking of, I see it on Twitter. Another thing I see on Twitter is
33. He has 33 videos on his YouTube channel, on the Carl channel.
Stans is going on Afghan's podcast. He was doing it today actually, as we
Yeah,
record
the
this.
Touchgrass podcast. Yeah.
And I want to I don't know. Did you watch this? See?
I saw the clip on Twitter natively, but I had not had a chance to watch it because we were sitting down.
5 seconds long. I'm just gonna play
It's
it right
pretty
now.
funny.
Hey everyone. Cracker.
Oh, what a
And this is
fucking-
why
what a
we don't
fucking
stream the
great video.
podcast on Twitch anymore. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh shit! All the demonetized. No, if we were on
It
Twitch,
just
no.
stands his face when he says it.
Yeah,
It
bless
just
his
looks
little
so
soul.
oh.
It's like, I actually I noticed Stan was live. I just clicked over to see if he was wearing the same outfit. He is. Oh my god, confirmed same day.
That's so cringe. It needs to get changed. How can
It
you be
needs
in a
changed.
piece of content and then be wearing that same outfit in another piece of content?
I will say he has in that video
Oh,
he has his jacket
shit.
unbuttoned, but then he has it buttoned on stream right now, so it's different thing. Because he
Yeah,
does,
it's basically two outfits.
yeah. Because I have seen that sometimes when he does back to back reaction, he'll turn his hat around. So that so he looks different. He says that he's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna turn my hat around so it looks like it's a different, or he'll put a jacket on just so it's so it doesn't look like I've recorded these all back to back. What a
Why
life.
did you
Man.
send a picture of Squeaks getting fitted for a suit?
It's because it's his streamer was fit.
Right?
Is that even Squeaks?
Yeah.
It took me a second to figure out who the fuck it is.
was
Squeaks
good.
looks kind of short, I'll be honest.
He's a short
king,
king.
perhaps.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got a problem with that?
Also-
you got a problem?
Also, I don't know if it's the light. He looks more brown here. He does.
Jesus.
I mean, it's just an accurate statement. He looks darker there than he normally does.
Well, I probably just to do with ring lighting and stream lighting and stuff. I would assume. Why is What the fuck? What else have we got to talk about? 'Cause I just wanted to show that clip of Afghans calling Stan's a cracker.
No, you're good. I've got 2 short stories.
Please.
So one, as we all know, Saturday I got drunk twice on stream.
Fantastic.
I did not expect to get drunk during our brunch stream that we did, where we made Korean fried chicken and waffles, which was so fucking good, by the way. And the VOD of that is not up because my friend doxed us like 4 times. But it's fine.
Wait, how did they dox? What they just like...
they said the school that we worked at, they mentioned
God.
yeah, like where they used to work, like literally set out the address. I was just like, bro, what the fuck? So that shit's not live anymore.
Funny.
But someone redeemed shot, and I brought up, I was like, oh, it's a thing, you guys don't have to do shots if you don't want to. And they're like, oh, of course we want to do shots. We ended up doing like 3, even though it only got redeemed once. And then apparently every time I went upstairs to go grab something, their boyfriend was doing more shots. And so he was like passed out on my couch, blackout drunk, ended up not finishing the food. That's crazy.
I came into your stream late, and all I see was man's on the fucking sofa having a little nap, and I was like, what happened here? It's a brunch.
Yeah, so when the food was done, we were like, all right, wake up, we've got food, and he just would not wake up. And then he told my friend later that he was like, yeah, I got blackout drunk. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Not eating.
No, we hadn't eaten. That's why I only had I had the 2 shots and a beer, and I was like, damn, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, that happens like whenever I like haven't eaten in a while. Like I forget it sometimes. I'll sit down and have like 2 pints, and I'm like,
that's usually the strat. If I know I'm going out like a Saturday night, I just kind of like won't eat after like noon, so I can get drunk for cheaper.
I can't afford physically to do that.
But yeah, so that stream wrapped up at around 4, and then I went live again at 10 to do drinking and drawing. So I had enough time to sober up, and then I got drunk for a second time. That was
a drinking and drawing of all time.
It was. We had Jay Hort Plays, we had Dan Corona, and we had Thomas the Gremlin. It was an episode of all time, as Curly said.
That's one way to put it.
How would you say the drawing ranks up with other people that you've had on?
These were like honestly the most mild drawings we've ever had. It was just like,
all right.
I don't know, like none of them were super great, but like also like none of the topics like made us have to do anything that was super hard. So,
okay,
yeah. So because like it was like design a Pokemon, draw the perfect Hitman target, and 2 others. Go watch the VOD. But so I wrap up stream at like, I don't know, 2 or 3 a.m. Go to bed, wake up at 11:30, hungover as fuck. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament that I'm going to at 1 o'clock for a format that I've never played before. And I got 3rd place because I'm just simply fucking built different.
You said was it Edison or what was it you were playing?
Yes, we were doing Edison format, which is like 2010. I'm really good at GOAT format, which is like 2005. And I have played Modern, even though I'm kind of shit at it because I just kind of don't care to keep up with the current format. But yeah, so we played 2010 format, had never played before, and kind of just fucking drew out of my mind. I will say, it's funny. So we do each match, you do a best 2 out of 3. I lost every single game, won all day, but my side decking is just immaculate, and I only lost 1 game after side decking.
Yeah, whenever I woke up and Z just sent me a fucking message of like, here's my deck list for.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
I got 3rd place at an Edison tournament because I'm goated. It's a weird list. It's got monarchs, it's got frogs, and it's got elemental heroes.
Yeah, which I could respect.
Shit's hype. It's a really fun deck. But yeah, so yeah, I'm built different. And then I try not to be like super disciplinary at school a lot. But Tuesday we had a sub, and the assignment was just like we had a video that we had to watch, and as you watch it, it'll like stop randomly and it'll like ask a question. And each kid was supposed to watch the video on their own and do it. And I was like, that sounds really lame. So I was like, you know what? We'll watch it as a class, and then we're all gonna like pay attention, and then I will just like tell you guys what the answer is, and everyone's gonna have a fun and good time. But we had a few students that were being like really distracting. And so on the second question, we ended up getting it wrong because I wasn't able to pay attention to the video because I was having to like correct students. Like a couple of kids were like, "Oh, you guys were like getting like kind of mad." I was like, "Well, if we were all quiet and like paying attention, then like maybe we would like have got the answer right." And then this one girl was like, "All right, Humpty Dumpty." And I was like, to be fair, glad I had the mask on because like peeling back curtain, kind of funny. I was like, damn, kind of got getting cooked up here. But like, I have to like act mad in front of the kids because like it's not an okay thing to be doing. It throws off the vibe, things like that. Having to establish that like power dynamics, what have you. And this student, like we've had like kind of a lot of beef before. Like anytime I try and give her any sort of direction, just like fights with me, argues for like no reason other than like she can. And it was like really frustrating. But after she called me Humpty Dumpty, I was like, "Oh yeah, come on, get your things, get up. We're going to a buddy room." And she was just kind of like, "Yeah," and just like got up and didn't argue with me on it. I was like, "Thank you for at least acknowledging that you might have fucked up for once."
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was a funny story.
Bless. I don't think I'd have the fucking balls to fucking insult a teacher.
Yeah, it was pretty out of pocket, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I think I've already told the one story where a teacher of ours got insulted. I think I mentioned it in a previous podcast where someone in our class called the teacher a virgin because she didn't know what humping was. Because like it was a really bad sex ed class, so we were basically getting like taught what sex was, right? And there was three of us, me and this like two other guys sitting in the back, so it was all alphabetical at the time. This was like when we were like 13 maybe. And the way she sort of described sex, it was horrible. I remember it was like you just put your dick in and you just wait. That was, I don't think she just didn't.
She told you guys about soaking?
No. What she did was she explained what wet dreams were, and then just explained how like sex is when the penis goes in the vagina. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then
goes in the vagina.
Then this guy was like, "What do you just like?" Literally was like, "What do you just wait for a wet dream then?" Like, what do you mean? Like, what? That's not how that. Like, he was in his head was like, "I know that's not how that works." And then one guy was like, "Do you not like go back and forth?" And he basically just said, hump, but he was like going like, go back and forth or whatever, and all that. She was like, "Oh well," and I think she didn't want to say, "Yeah, you fuck their brains out." Like, do you know what I mean? She was trying to be like really like
absolutely blow their back out, really get into it.
She was trying to be like really like cordial, like trying a nice way to say like, and then she really stuttered because she didn't know what to do. And some guy goes, "What, do you know what it's like to have sex? Are you a virgin then?" And someone's like, "Oh, teacher's a virgin." Teacher's a virgin. And she left crying.
Damn.
I'm calling it. She was.
Yeah, she was like, "Wait, so she don't just soak? Fuck." And then we watched a video of a woman giving birth. So that's a thing.
Wait, what?
Giving birth. Giving birth.
Oh, okay.
You cut out an image of a woman.
Yeah, we've never seen one before. It was crazy. Yeah.
That shows a video of a woman. It's crazy.
Yeah, I just feel like, how do you get in that situation where someone's like, "Hey, yo, we know you're giving birth. Can we record it and show it to a bunch of children?" Mm-hmm. like who signs up for that? Like, they're not like, do you think they just walk in the hospital, go one day and go, "Shit, we gotta record this like pregnancy." Do you think Deborah's down? Like she's about to pop, right? Like who agrees to it? Like, who goes, "Here, can we record this for science?"
Listen, I'm down bad. I need the extra squeeze.
Yeah, I just don't know who. I just don't know where they get that from. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, who, like, whenever you like are pregnant, someone go, "Right, we've got the form here. You don't have to do it, but like, can we record it for science?"
You know what's crazy? You fucking like, you grow up, you go to middle school, and then you watch you get born in a class. Like, yo, that's my mom's vagina. Crazy.
That would be fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
That would be insane.
You would never live that down. Well, you wouldn't say anything. You could probably. Well, actually, do you think would your gut reaction be like, "What the fuck?" Or like, do you think you would hold? Yeah, I don't think you could hold
your gut reaction would be, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but what I mean is, you don't want people to know. But I feel like your gut reaction would just give it away. You know what I mean? We also had one guy faint in the class because of the woman giving birth. That was an experience.
That's very funny.
Because it's not like, in your head you think it's a very clean process. It's very much not a clean process at all, as we learned from that video. I don't think he was ready for that. Bless his soul. For chap. That teacher was still crying from being called the Virgin. What a day.
That was all in the same day?
Yeah, it was all the same day. Yeah, she came
Good
back.
lord.
And then we watched the video. And she mentally recovered and was like, just watch this woman giving birth and fuck off.
I will say one thing that is always fun is asking students how old they think I am.
40.
Because yeah, I get like 30 to 40 a lot.
Yeah.
Because bald.
Yeah.
And then I also had a kid, he was asking me, he was like, why do you shave your head bald? I was like, it just looks better this way. He was like, no, you should like grow your hair out. I was like, my brother in Christ, I've been fucking with my hair for 20 years. I believe me, this is the best we've got.
No. I think this child knows better than you. I think they know better than you.
They just don't know how bad it is. The spot in the back, they just don't know how bad.
Do you think if you just showed them like a picture of you with the hair, and one of them goes, actually...
I'll show them the video of me shaving my head, and they'll be like, damn, you know what? Just kind of dust slap.
We're like, yeah, you know what? That's probably a good idea. Slay.
Slay.
I need to get my hair cut. I only noticed how fucking bad it was earlier when I had it, like... Because I was like... Yesterday, I just sounded like I never cleaned my hair, but I was like properly went for like a deep dive, like pampered hair clean day, and was as I said, clean it out. I put moisturizer and shit on my scalp because that's a thing I have to do every so often. And I was like, fuck, I have so much hair. And then I brushed it like when it was dry, which I normally don't do, and it just went mad. Like, oh, 1 second, fucking like look at the fucking
hell yeah.
Like it's still tied up at the back. Like it's just everywhere. Oh, so it's an experience of all time.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, you never actually seen what my hair looks like, or as he posted a picture.
No, the thumbnail.
The thumbnail is so good. Oh, and if you like the thumbnail, don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry, I just looked at it more. Every time I look at it, it just gets a little bit better.
Light Eagle really outdoes himself with these.
Holy shit! I also just realized that Jesus t-shirt is fire. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's you.
Oh well, you know what else is fire? The end of the podcast.
We love it. Can we get a vape cloud to leave?
A vape cloud to leave, sure.
No, go full screen on your camera, and then just outro it with the vape cloud.
Yeah.
I went too big.